process to get BP to use your idea is frustrating a lot of people. But one product we showed you nearly 2 weeks ago is closer to being used. WAFB's Steve Caparata has this 9 News update.
We first saw Oil Spill Eater 2, or OSE II, in action in Venice when Kevin Barbier of Denham Springs applied the product to an oil sheen, and it seemingly disappeared in a matter of seconds. Since then, it's been a frustrating couple of weeks of roadblocks and red tape, but OSE II creator Stephen Pettigo says he thinks the state is on his side.
While the state of Louisiana seems to be doing everything it can, it just bogs down. And it just seems like it's out of their hands.
The waiting game continues despite what appears to be a well-established resume for OSE II. The company says it's been used for years by the military, even providing this invoice showing it was delivered to Belle Chase Naval Air Station as far back as 1995. It's been on the EPA NCP list since 1996, essentially meaning it's pre-approved for oil spill treatment by the government. Perhaps most surprising, though, is that OSE II has been used by BP before, in the early 2000s to clean up a spill in Trinidad and Tobago, and again for a spill in Greece. The Florida Department of Environmental Protection also tells us it's been on their list of approved groundwater cleanup products since 2004. Thursday finally did bring a bit of good news to Pettigo and his company.
We did hear yesterday through an email that OSE II had been cleared by the RRT, and that would be Regional Response Team 6, and sent up to the National Response Team.
Those response teams Pettigo mentioned are headed by the EPA and Coast Guard, and they have the ultimate say on what can be used on the spill. One question some have raised is whether OSE II can be used over open waters rather than just right along the coast, but Pettigo says they just need the opportunity to show it can do the job.
We've cleaned up numerous oil spills and fuel spills in the ocean, but never one this big because no one's ever given us the chance.
Steve Caparata, WAFB 9 News.
For the latest on the oil spill anytime, log on to WAFB.com.